Hi 7th graders, Mr. Misquick here, but obviously not here today. So I just wanted to go over what you're going to be working on for today and show you how to get started in Tinkercad, because it's a little tricky to do that. So for this, I'm going to ask everybody right now, make sure your own Chromebook is either shut or turned around. And so Sherelle, I'm going to call on you right now. You need to call anybody out right now in class who has their Chromebook open and tell them to shut it. Okay? Going over this, not only do you need to pay attention, but also be willing to help your classmates today getting signed into Tinkercad, because again, it is a little tricky at least getting started, but I want to show you what you're going to be doing here. So if you are done with your thumbnail sketches and your final scale drawing, then you are going to move on to the Tinkercad, which is in day 6 and day 7 of your design notebook. So in your design notebook, you're going to go down to day 6, day 7, and then scroll down a little bit. We're not dealing with the wood block. We're going to be dealing with Tinkercad, obviously. And so first step it says is to log in. Now, most of you, because we haven't done Tinkercad in a while, when you click on Tinkercad, you're not signed in. So in order to do this, you have to sign in first. So in a moment, when I'm done with this video, you're going to go to Tinkercad, and then in the top right corner where it says click to join class, on the whiteboard you'll see then the class code, and I'm going to look at it now. It starts with I think it's 4F or 4P, but it's on the whiteboard, and you'll need to type that code in order to join. And if you need to get out of your seat to write that code in, you can obviously do that. So once you're signed into Tinkercad, again, this is where you're going to be in your design notebook. So first, sign in. Then, you're going to click on here in your design notebook. It says 3D Dragster Template. So click on this, and this is going to save you a lot of time. Rather than completely starting from scratch on your dragster car, this is going to have your axle holes already drilled in and the air injection hole in the back. So you click on this, and if you haven't signed in yet, I think it's going to say download, but we don't want that. We want to be able to do copy and tinker, and the only way you can do that is if you're already signed in. So since I'm signed in, I'm going to click on copy and tinker, and you then are starting from this block of wood. Now, to do this, you are going to try to, whatever your plan was, your final scale, you're going to be cutting away or making holes from this so that what's left is your final scale drawing. And to do that, then you're going to be taking shapes out, and I'll just do a quick sample of how I could flatten the front and make it so that it's not a big block. You could take out a box here, and I'm going to do this quickly. It may take you a while to do this, but you're going to have to resize it, change the angle, and so for this I'm going to first extend it all the way across, and then I want to have it angled up. So I'm going to click on this angle here. Let's go with a 30-degree angle, and now I need to extend it up. Still not quite where I need to be. So you can see what would be cut away right now. I'm going to keep tinkering with it. And so this is where it takes a little bit of time and a lot of patience. I'm going to undo it. Alright, one moment. Almost done here. Thanks for your patience. Dejan, make sure you're still paying attention. Just joking, Dejan. Alright, so then, this is just a quick sample, and obviously it's going to take a little bit longer to get it exactly the size that you want. Once you have it in place, make sure it's covering all the way across, and now I'm going to group it. So I click on this, click on my body, the dragster body, and then I group it together. and you can see it cuts away here. So to do your entire dragster car, it's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of kind of playing around with it, but you're going to cut away until you get exactly what's on your final scale drawing. So I did another sample here, oops, right here. And so this is what I created, where I cut away from the bottom. You can see from the top then I made it, this would be the top view, I made it more narrow in the main part. I made the front edge more of a pointy thing. So by doing all of this, you can see from the beginning, all of the things I cut away, and it's a lot of steps that goes into it. So I'm just going through from the beginning how it started. So I started from there and ended up with cutting away a lot of things to get to my final design. There. So hopefully that's enough to get you started today. Going back to your to-do list. Oops, wrong one, right here. Nope, wrong one, right here. Where is it? Okay, so here's your to-do list. This will be on the screen. Is make sure you're doing, and there's also the instructional video in your design notebook, so you can watch that at your own pace. Find your scale drawing, create it on Tinkercad. Remember, you do not have to finish this today. I do want you to get started, and we can obviously perfect it when you come back on Monday, but you're going to have today and Monday to get this done. Enjoy, be respectful, take care of your business, and I'll see you on Monday.